Hi, good morning. Today I'm talking about the future of reality, VR and AR. Mostly I'm saying about the VR and AR also. And first of all, we need to understand what is VR and what is AR, augmented reality, and what is virtual reality. So this topic before this currently we have what type of screen we have just a tiles piece of screens, then we use that for any purpose like anything. So in the future, in the currently we know the VR is more 3D, and we can really reality. We can use the reality of the virtual in virtual, especially it's a complete 3D a perspective of it. First of all, we need to understand the basics. So that is the virtual reality. First of all, we need to focus on the virtual reality. It's a completive immersion. VR is a replace real world simulations. Like when we wear a VR headset, so we need a VR headset or something like that to get to experience on that. So first we need a VR set. It will be completely close the real world, and we are in another world or something like that. It's a total isolation. It's a closed area, and it have a international 3D. We can we are standing in another world. It's like that. Where it will be a 3D complete 3D 360 area. So it is the VR. So in this world, a lot of people using VR gamings and everything. And in this, it's used in if we implement it in the study field or medical field. There is no risk for real person. We can access and do like operations practice. We can practice with the VR, so it will be effective with no person effect on it on printers, but it's still it got this type of things. So that's I think VR and so next thing is the augmented reality. The augmented reality is a digital. It's a type of VR, but it's have a complete different thing is we can we are in only closed areas which not have a connection with real world, but the AR will be augmented reality will be it's connected with real world scenario, and it is it's like feel like in this the latestly released Apple's VR headset, AR headset. It's called it feel like a lot of people use it. It's like wearing then walk the all the street, and everyone feel like he can see two world. So he can see the area the real world, and he can see the screen in front of him, and he can adjust every screen size and everything. Is lot of screens he can manage 360 degree. He can manage his and stay connected in the real life and in the virtual life. So that is the difference between them. And the hardware, the first of all we need to experience the hardware. So first it will be make and using a VR headset. It will need a definitely VR headset, and if you yeah it will be it have a glasses AR glasses like Meta Quest like Meta have. Then this is a primary device of it you have, and AR have AR glasses like clean lenses. You can see everything through this, and project will be project everything through this, and display notification and hologram, everything is like this. And it can controllers, it have a controllers and tracking, like hand controllers, like some games it use in controllers, like VR games we use, and then it have controllers. It will add out the controllers, and it will be working on like that. And it has external sensors, like if anything in the we are wearing the VR headset, then it have a external sensor to what is outside there. To it will be sensor and hear us. Then the anatomic growth is it's using the air. Yeah, we can adjust, like we can touch the screen on the air, then we can manage like this, and like touching and everything in magic. This is how it says, and if we can feel like there is a screen, but there is not a screen. So that is the feel. And VR applications, there are a lot of VR applications in virtual reality being used in today. And it's currently it's mostly used in gaming and entertainment and study purpose also, in a lot of area. And then the healthcare is the most important thing, because healthcare we need to practice, we have zero risk environment practice. And like surgeon can practice complex operation virtually, and medicine students can study anatomy using 3D models. And physical therapy and treating problem, everything. And if we can feel like for a person, a doctor can control a machine from another country using VR, like doctor can see everything from their exactly 3D, exactly the doctor is there. So this is the use of the VR and AR. And education I already said. And AR application, there is a lot of AR application in the this the last day, the Pokemon jumping, there is the AR option. AR is like a Pokemon jumping in the road, everything is like road, everything, every area. So that game make a map of 3D area. So that's a game. So that game can use that's the screen. We can implement a object in a real world, that's a and in the navigation and maps, it's also using AR, because it's directly accessing this. And the social media and communications, we can use it to 3D post and live transaction. And how the technology works, I need to explain that also. So the technology also works. First, it have a outside tracking, like using inside tracking will be like it have a camera, it will be access our eyes and hands on the work or everything. And outside tracking will extend camera around the room and everything, room to check the player. And it will be about play that, then it will be affected to the it will be getting all the area, all the surrounding with the data. It will be also fast, it need to be fast, because 20 ms is minimum need to 20 ms, it's a maximum need to remain 20 ms, because it will be greater than that, this it will be affected to the feelings experience. And it have a lot of challenge in the in now and in the future what will be, because it have a high cost to build it in hardware. It will make very risky. And content limitation is that is the third one is content limitation, that is the main problem. The main problem, the content limitation is like currently the most of the VR and AR using for just like experience and entertainment and like that. Some area is study purpose and healthcare purpose, they are using this, but most of it not used. Most of application like is still static in the screen type of. It need to be more useful daily apps outside gaming. Everything need to be like adjusted to the manage it to the if that working also only it will be effective to the real the metaverse, the ultimate version of VR and AR. That is the metaverse. I already said that metaverse, the Apple's AR. So that is the Apple's AR, and it's the evolution is in the 1990s. It will be just there will only prototype have, and the 2010 it have a like it have a building starting to building. In the 2020 it will be it is the first AR released, and the augmented reality, and it will be most populated, but still it do not have effect. But in the 2010 30 plus it will be more usable, more using rather than the just piece of glass in your phone. It will be used more area in the AR VR also. Mostly the AR. And it will I added the quote is Tim Cook of the CEO. I regard the AR as a big idea. Like in the smartphone is for everyone. Like I think AR is that like if every person have smartphone. So in the future, every person have AR. So every person will be wearing the glasses. Then they have which we watching everything and using the glass. So like that. In the future, it will be instead of the eye, it will be not need to wear. So that is the thing. So I need to say something like more than I need to show how the VR headset also, because in the future there are a lot of pages missing because it is not showing. So this is meta question, that this is meta question, and this is, and there are a lot of Apple Vision Pro also. This is Apple Vision Pro, and it shows the Apple Vision Pro, it can show everything. So that is first visually AR, and it is also that. Thank you for listening me, and I try to my best to show. So you need to. If you have any questions, you can ask it. Thank you for listening.